Besides the molds that are used for pouring the actual digester, these being the shoulder plates, and those are the 4 and 6 cubic meter molds, and that's what builds your tank. There are these rings that you use to make a lip or an edge so that you can put the neck on and then eventually put the top on. And so this outer ring here is the last thing that's going to go on the digester. It goes on to the very, very top, and it creates a lip where the plastic or concrete top goes. And these inner rings are for right above the shoulders before you put the actual neck and gas holder on. It forms a lip under here for the gas holder. So used to be that this ring had to be bolted. They've now made it as a single piece, as you can see here. And I might as well just show this to you by setting it up over here. Like I say, yours may come in pieces where you've got to assemble this, but they've made it an actual one piece this time. That is the one that immediately goes on top of the neck. And then they have these 6 pieces here, or four pieces, I'm sorry, 4 pieces here that lay in over it, just so that the curve is matched up, like so. There's 4 of these pieces. Put this one here, and we'll put the other one. Now this does not get bolted together. This is going to be laid on after you finish pouring the cement, and you'll pour the cement up to this ring, up to here, and then the next day when you're doing the neck, no, not the next day, then as you finish the pour, you'll set this on top as a ring, and that way it'll form a lip, and when you pour the cement for the neck here, you'll have this little groove in here, which is where the fiberglass gas holder is going to go when you remove it. But that means you do have to bolt these together, and you do that in your prep work. That's a case again where it's going to be permanent and you're going to have these rings travel. So you just slip the bolt through. There's a hole here and a hole here, and put your washer on there, and then put your nut on. And you'll hand tighten them to begin with, and then you'll tighten with your 19mm wrench afterwards. So let me get another couple of bolts here. 2, 4, some nuts here. 2. Okay. So then work your way around. And bolt together. It used to be in the old versions you had to put they had holes in here and you had to put some of the clips on. Now they've made it much simpler with a welded ring here and just putting bolts in to these upper rings. So there's been a lot of improvements to the system. And that's a nice thing. And if you're one of our builders somewhere in the world, know that Puxin is very receptive to suggestions for how to make it easier and easier in the field. So if anything doesn't seem right to you and you've got a better idea, as we did when we were visiting them, let them know, and they'll retool and incorporate that into their design. It's a very crowdsourced kind of thing going on here with biogas. But I can tell already that this is much easier than the previous builds that I did in the Philippines, in Brazil, and that we did in Iraq. We hope we'll get it to the point where 2 people could do this. And so that's it for this. You just have to tighten this now. But you basically have these 2 rings, and you'll keep them permanently like this.